Welcome back to another episode of Beer, Bacon, and Bros. As always, I'm Adam, Chris, Keith with me here tonight. Before we jump into our next topic, please hit that subscribe, like button, join our family. We're trying to grow on this channel. We love the support. Thank y'all. But we are 12 hours removed from Dustin Johnson saying he is revoked or he is resigned from the PGA.
He's resigning from the PGA. Yeah.
From the PGA Tour to join the LIV Tour, that is this Saudi funded league that is paying massive amounts of money for these professional golfers to go and play around the world. And as of this morning, Dustin Johnson said, yeah, I'm going to take the, what was it, 150 million?
Yeah, his is 150. Phil's is roughly 200 million.
Yeah, salary, not winnings, but salary to play on this.
That's literally
LIV golf
to
tour.
leave the PGA
Phil's
Tour.
Phil's making about 50 million a year. So he signed basically a 4-year contract to play in this tour, which for him is probably actually the smart thing. He ain't done anything in the PGA the last 3-4 years.
Well, no, he won the PGA championship.
Outside of winning the championship, and he had a good showing at the Masters not too long ago, right?
Yeah,
Like 2-3
Or
years ago.
he won it. He won it what 2-3 years ago?
no, it's been years since he.
I thought he won one recently.
No.
But
Anyway,
either way, yeah.
you're looking at some of these big names in golf that we've grown up with and now have seen. I get Dustin Johnson's a veteran player, but we saw him young on the tour
from our
from Aya, but where Phil's now 40.
I think he's in his 50s.
Is he in his 50s? Okay. I thought he was like 48, kind of like they're the same age as Tiger. Anyway, making bukus of money to play on as a salary, and it's not even winning. So you don't have to win a tournament.
No, you just show up and play.
Show up and play 3 rounds of golf, 4 rounds of golf for the weekend, and yeah, go make 200, 150, 125 million for.
No, that was for Dustin. So the tournaments are $25 million purses. The top 20 is split among the 48 golfers who qualify in the top 48. The winner gets $4 million. The last place person still makes $120,000 for the first 7 events of this league.
That's why wouldn't you?
Absurd.
But why wouldn't you? Do
Absolutely absurd.
To me personally, I think there are some golfers that
it's the right move.
It makes sense for some of these guys, but I also hate to see some of the big names right now in the PGA, like Dustin Johnson, step down and step away from it. That now makes him ineligible for the Ryder Cup team because he's.
Yeah. So that's the big controversy right now is how the PGA is going to handle it. Obviously, they've come out and said that we're going to do lifetime bans. But at a certain point, I feel like they're going to have to back off of that because they're going to have some of these people come back to play to get their viewership back up. To a degree, you're going to have some of these people come back. But there's also exemptions out there. So if he's exempt from playing certain, he has the exemption to go in and play these certain events. Yeah. So that's the other thing too is how are they going to handle it?
Since DJ is
he's a Masters champion.
Majors champion. So he has the right to come and play the majors.
If the Masters wants to allow him. So that's kind of the interesting thing is what you've seen from the PGA side of it is like the television companies are not backing this LIV tournament because they're backing their partner.
They're going to be with YouTube for now.
Yeah, they're backing the PGA Tour, who is their partner, right? I'm interested to see with these majors, are they going to go the same route and back the PGA and tell DJ, I'm sorry, but no,
Yeah, because I'm part of the PGA, I can't allow you to play in my tournament.
Yeah, and so...
So does each course then be...
No, so the PGA owns the PGA Championship. I think they own the U.S. Open as well as part of the PGA Tour.
That's what I'm saying, but as a club, whatever site they...
Augusta, can they hold the right to say, yeah, you can play?
Augusta's different because they're the Masters, so they actually are kind of standalone.
But I'm saying, like, if you want to say Torrey Pines as the club...
Yeah, they have right.
As the club, yes, I'm going to invite the PGA to come and play the PGA Championship here.
Yep.
But as the club, I'm not allowing anybody that's not on the PGA to play in the PGA Championship.
That's how the PGA controls it because it's a PGA-run event, right? So, like... It's
or the
very
Players Championship or
also PGA owned.
The Waste Management Open and the Phoenix Waste Management Open out in Phoenix, Arizona.
PGA Tour event. PGA controls it.
So that's what I'm saying. All these PGA events, though,
yeah. So the PGA
they can say
the PGA can take the events wherever they want to take them. The tours can, if they want to, can say yes to the LIV, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you have the possibility of the PGA saying, okay, well, you said yes to giving the LIV a site here. We're not coming back to you.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's kind of the interesting piece here. What you've seen so far has been the television companies have backed the PGA. The events have backed the PGA, right? These locations are still staying with the PGA. And so the way the LIV Golf, league is having to do it is they're playing in London in a different course.
They're playing,
it's not a, European Tour course. And so you're
I
going
guess
to see
you're not looking at St. They're not playing at St. Andrews.
No, God, they're not going to play at St. Andrews. That's where the U.S. Open is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right,
so they're not going to be able to get on some of these.
Or not the U.S. Open, sorry, the Open Championship, my bad.
They're not going to get on some of these world-renowned PGA courses because the PGA is going to be like, no, as soon as you do, either we're leaving your course or...
We were leaving your course.
Yeah.
We're not going to come to your course anymore. So
I think it's going to come.
It's going to be interesting.
But I still think at some point they're going to come down to they're going to have some sort of agreement where they can have like.
Well, the ultimate thing with the players is that they want to be able to play the LIV tour, make all this money, but also go play the majors, which is what makes you a great golfer, right? Winning all these majors. So.
Right, and I think at a certain point there's going to become a common ground or a common understanding that's going to allow that. Because
now, I don't think
the PGA is still going to start because I mean, once they start seeing these people are going to get guaranteed money, like Ricky Fowler is one of the names that's out there right now that hasn't declared what he's going to do. The LIV Golf has gone after Tiger. They offered him an expected $900 million to come play. They're going after Rory McIlroy. They're going after these top name players.
Yeah.
And to go out and pull a Dustin Johnson and pull a Phil Mickelson, who carries a lot of weight with his name
in the golf world.
Right? In the golf world, I mean, people. I mean, outside of like what he did something stupid not too long ago that kind of like tarnished his reputation.
Who?
Phil. He did something recently that tarnished his reputation. I can't remember what it was, but if you go up to like a random person asking the name of golfer, 9 times out of 10 they're either going to say Tiger Woods or Phil Mickelson.
Yeah.
So his name carries a lot of weight. So I feel like the PGA at this point in time they're trying to maintain and control everything. Like you were saying, they control everything.
They're trying to be a monopoly on it.
Right. I mean,
because as of right now, there's not been.
There's nothing else out there that
has challenged.
Right. Well, it's just like the NBA. The NBA is monopoly because no one's going to watch the European leagues over here.
Yeah.
No one's going to watch.
But you've never had in recent years. You haven't had another organization or whatever.
You haven't had like a Kevin Durant go and play in the Euro League.
But you hadn't had somebody try. You hadn't had anybody challenge the NBA. You hadn't had anybody challenge the NFL or the MLB. Because of how prominent they are here in the States, it's almost impossible to try and challenge them.
Yeah,
but making this a worldwide event and saying, "Hey, we're going to travel the world and give these players salaries versus
purses."
Well, they're getting both.
Yeah,
I mean, many of them are getting X amount of dollars to come to this league.
Right, so it's basically a commission or a bonus at that point.
Yeah, if you win the tournament, you just get
you get your $50 million a year plus the $4 million for everyone you own.
Every event you win, you just got yourself another $4 or $5 million. Yeah.
Well, and they're also doing like shotgun starts. So I mean, everybody starts and finishes at around the same time. Like they're not, but they went out and got Louis Oosthuizen. They got Kevin Na. I mean, they're getting some of the bigger name people.
Yeah. 74.3 million.
Oh, they also got who was not Ernie Els. Who's one of the other ones? They got.
Oh no, sorry, he's getting 100. Kevin Na's getting 125 million. So that's wow. I'll say this: say what you want about it. What we've seen so far, the names that have gone over are not that great of names. I mean, Sergio Garcia,
big names,
Louis
Oosthuizen,
they're not even that big. I mean, they're names that are known on tour.
They're guys now that are just outside of their prime or on that back end of their prime. They were good.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Na's 37. Kevin Na's really never won a whole lot of stuff.
No, but like Sergio Garcia was good 5 years ago.
Sergio Garcia won one major. Louis Oosthuizen blew a major. Dustin Johnson is a big name. That I'll give you that 100%.
And Phil now.
Phil's a big name.
Phil's 51. He's like you said. Phil's 10 years past his prime.
He is, but for the golf world, Phil
He's still
has
one of
been
the,
has and will be just a big name in the golf world.
He's the Tony Stewart of
he is the Tony
He's
Stewart.
the Tony Stewart of the PGA.
He is the Tony Stewart of the PGA. You're right. You're right. He's not the Jeff Gordon. He's the
Tony Stewart.
So, listen, if they get Tiger, like that's going to be a huge name.
I think Tiger's already come out and said, I'm not going to go.
Until they come over here and they get a Colin Morikawa, somebody that's going to turn some heads about this. Like I mean, not against Xander. As much as I love Xander Schauffele, Xander Schauffele's not the right guy. If they go get Scotty Scheffler,
like
with
right now,
the season that Scotty Scheffler has put together,
and plug him out,
and they go pluck him out, that's something to turn ahead, right? 25-year-old guy.
But it's not outside the realm of possibility at this point.
It's not outside the realm. No.
With the money they're throwing around, I mean, if you're gonna literally, if you're gonna give Tiger Woods $900 million. I mean, what's it gonna? I mean, it's not gonna take that much to get a Scheffler to come over.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not.
You can pick up 9 guys for what you're willing to pay Tiger Woods. If you say, "Hey, I'm going to give you $100 million a year
just to come play,"
yeah, I guarantee you, there's 9 guys that will say yes.
Oh, exactly, right.
Because they're not going to make $100 million on tour.
No. Well, that's evident with Kevin Na. His career he's won $74 million, and then you give him $125.
Here's the thing. This is a one-time pay. That's not a per year stuff. So the thing to keep
it depends on the contracts.
This is the money that they've given. We've talked about Dustin Johnson, Phil Mickelson, and Kevin Na. This is the amount of money that they've paid for them to leave the PGA Tour to come over. So it does depend on the contract and how long.
Right, because Phil I think signed a 4-year deal, so $50 million a year.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, at 51 years old, who the hell wouldn't go play golf for 50
He's not going to.
He's not going to win on tour like that either.
Yeah,
like
exactly. He's not going to.
The PGA Tour has the most talent. So he's not going to go beat all the guys where the most talent is, or I can go make all this money and probably even win some of these tournaments here with the LIV.
Why do you think Tony Stewart went to dirt track racing? Because he can go win.
Yeah, he'll make an extra $4 million. He can literally double what he would make winning a major just by winning a regular tournament in the LIV.
Yeah.
Right. So,
here's close.
I'm just out of curiosity. How do y'all feel personally about like Dustin Johnson leaving for this? Right. I think for me, the thing that tore me up about Dustin doing it is because he said he wouldn't, and then he did when the money hit the table. So,
and I think
it just to show you money talks.
That's what I'm saying.
Money talks.
In the words of Alex, money talks.
Yep.
When there's cash on the table,
cash in front of you,
you put it in front of me. It's a lot harder to say no. You tell me, oh yeah, I'll give you this. Okay, but you stick it in front of my face. It's going to be a little hard to turn down $150 million.
Yeah.
So
if it's right in front of you like that, like it's on the line.
Like I said, do I hate to see Dustin Johnson leave the PGA? Yes, but I get it. Yeah. I understand why he's not going to be. He's not yet exactly. He's at what is he now? 28, 32, somewhere in that range, right?
God, he's more than that.
Is he?
Yeah, Dustin's mid 30s.
But either way though, he's not. 84.
Born in 84.
So he's 3 years older than me.
So he's 38.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, he's not gonna win. That kind of money on tour probably.
Yeah. So he's got maybe 7 good years left on tour.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if you're in that 7 years, he
may win 3-4.
Yeah. He may win half of that money, what they're willing to pay him.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah, I respect the decision. I don't like the way that he said he wouldn't do it, then did it.
But like I said, when
the money is in the briefcase on the table.
I mean, it's the same thing LeBron did. I'm not leaving Cleveland. And then he goes and has the decision, and he goes to Miami.
Oh, God, don't remind me of that.
So, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4.
I watched videos of them today, the big 3 from Miami, and I just how do we not actually win more than I thought about it? And I was like, you know what? We got a bunch of individuals playing right here. You just watch the individual basketball that's going on. So, anyways, back to this.
Anyway, I think for some of these guys, business-wise, it makes great sense for them to go and take this money. And so I can't business decision, personal decision, whatever you want. Great decision for most of these guys.
Yeah.
Does it hurt the PGA a little bit? But the PGA is still going to be
It's still the
gold
it's
standard
still the PGA.
of golf. Yeah.
It's still the PGA.
It's still the league right now until more of those names possibly.
Yeah. So.
And I really think you're going to start to see some of those names leave because it's going to be hard to turn down guaranteed money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
especially when you're offering $100 million or better.
Right. I mean, it's hard to turn down guaranteed money. It's just like, I mean, we saw in the NFL this offseason. You know, you're giving people this kind of money, and they're gonna like, all right, well, I'm gonna leave a sure thing to go make the money.
Yeah.
So I mean, money that's what's gonna drive the LIV Golf Tour or LIV Golf Association, whatever they're gonna be called. League. It's going to be. I mean, it's gonna be money driven.
Yeah.
So that's.
But
yeah,
hey,
cool.
Oil money is oil money. Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot of oil money. That's right.
That's true. So, all right, let us know in the comments what you think. Would you leave the PGA Tour for the LIV Golf League? And as always, we appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe.